Okay.
Fantastic day to everyone. I'm very happy to introduce you to Meck Sibanda, who was born in Binga, but he's living in Bulawayo, Zimbabwe. He's our new director in Zimbabwe, and you're going to meet him and see what a fantastic individual he is. He really is. He's a passionate development professional from Zimbabwe, and he's got a degree in development studies from Kamanji Manor Holy Ghost College. Welcome to Be Fantastic International, Mac. I hope you can inspire your country to follow the three commitments to kindness. They really will solve a lot of problems because you got to agree, if you believe in yourself, you got a pretty good chance at accomplishing things. Do you agree with that?
Yes, I do agree. And I think, yes, I'm ready to go to spread the message of fantastic kindness and also to respect Mother Earth.
Well,
That's my passion.
Meg, I'm so happy to meet you and to have you on board because my goal is to get 195 people like you, because there's 195 countries, to be the voice of the Be Fantastic philosophy. And that philosophy, children around the world can remember it. See, there's a thing called the Ten Commandments. I don't care how religious or devout Christian you are, it's you can't spout them like that. There's very few people that could roll off the Ten Commandments. But luckily, the Ten Commandments fit into the three commitments. And as you know, the three commitments are thus in order of importance. The first commitment, the hardest commitment a person can make in their life, is to be kind to themselves. That means to love yourself, to accept as you are, to think positive, to eat healthy, to exercise, to meditate, to do things to make yourself happy, because that's our goal in life, to be happy. So the first commitment is the hardest. The second commitment is a lot easier for people, and that's to be kind to others, as you're doing in your career and what you do and what you're doing for the Be Fantastic philosophy in the movement. I call it the kindness revolution because there's a lot of problems in the world. I think most people know them. Too many wars, too much corporate greed, too much violence, too much poverty, too little education. You know, there's a lot of problems in the world, and being kind can solve a lot of them. And so the second commitment is the golden rule: be kind to all others, treat people as you would want to be treated. And the third commitment is to be kind to Mother Earth. Don't litter, don't pollute, use less of everything, buy less of everything. You know, we created a lot of problems on the planet as individuals. Individuals need to take accountability for their action. And you, my friend, are going to be, what I'm saying now is you need to almost have it verbatim because people are going to ask you when you invite them to the group, what's it about? It's about kindness. It's about creating a new consciousness on the planet because there's too much problems. And kindness cures all the problems. And kindness leads to happiness. And you got to admit, we're here on this planet to be happy, right?
Yes.
So, Mick, tell Zimbabwe, and this is Zimbabwe, all the groups in Zimbabwe, invite them right now to join us, to create a group, to join a group, to help spread kindness in their community. We need, in Zimbabwe, we need at least 10 or 20 groups of the major cities. And and in those groups, we want an admin. And that admin is going to hopefully invite his family, his friends, and associates. Now, you as director, every day you're going to send our motivational quote, which is designed to make you smile, make you think, and it's all positive. We don't do politics, religion, or business in these groups. We do have Christianity is Fantastic group, which I think I just added you to. We do have a business group if you want to do business, and we don't talk politics. So we have a lot to offer people if they want to learn, because we have 4 websites. We've got 2,100 videos on this channel here. And, you know, there's a lot of information, and it's all designed to benefit people, and we don't have money for this. It's free. So, Meck, talk to your country right now as if they're listening, and I want them to hear from your words, maybe in your language, what you're asking of your countrymen to be part of this. Please, in your words.
Yeah, in my own ways, I think currently I'm much involved in community development work and also in schools work. We are currently running a program which is called Schools Smart Agriculture and Climate Change, where we are educating communities about climate crisis and also teaching them on conservation agriculture, as well the principles of Laudati Si. I'm actually the country coordinator for Laudati Si movement, which is a former Catholic global climate movement, and is doing a lot on ecology, and we are spreading the message of protecting Mother Earth. So I'm really inspired to add this component of being kind and also being fantastic into our work. Because we, in our schools program, we also have a humanitarian component where sometimes we do get food aid in form of instant porridge that we supply to schools. Is from South Africa. Once we get some funding, we normally bring it to the country. So I remember in our database, we have got about 37 schools that we are working with in that program. And these schools, they translate to about 9,000 learners. You know, these are children. And this actually gives me a better platform to spread this message, because we already have a WhatsApp group for these schools where we share some information. Of course, they are related to the program, but I think this will add value. I know out of the 38 schools, there could be some teachers who may cascade this to the learners. And especially, I remember from the other videos that you were sharing, other kids, I'm not sure which part of Africa, where they had already started to recite the pledge. And it really sounded great. And I remember sharing it to a number of other contacts. And I think it makes a difference, actually. And once it's now open to everyone, I think even this call for other people to join, I put it on my status, and I know, and I've seen a number of people have checked with that. Of course, I cannot say come and join, but as long as they get the message, and if they are interested, they will one day think of joining. So I think instead you lose nothing, but you gain something as long as you get the concept. Because I think everyone wants to be kind. Everyone want to be also to respect Mother Earth, because that's the only resource that we share, and it's our common home for everyone. Like you are saying, this evening I was listening to Benjamin Netanyahu from Israel when he was passing some strong message to Hezbollah. You know, this conflict, Israel, the Gaza story, it's a sad development from Israel warning Hezbollah, meaning that the issues of conflict, they are not ending anytime soon. So people, if they get this message, which of being kind and of being fantastic, I think it also brings hope to regardless of the circumstances that they face on their daily life. So I'm really appreciating this opportunity, and being an ambassador to share this, something that makes an impact to the next person. I think that's more enough than one could give. So I'm really impressed about this.
Well, Meck, as you might know, and maybe your audience here in Zimbabwe does not know, on another new YouTube channel, I have a podcast called The Complete Guide to Happiness. And you might agree that being kind leads to happiness. But there are two episodes that I encourage you to watch that are in cooperation with what you're doing for climate change and agriculture. One is with Jim Gale, who created what's called food forests. He's encouraging people to grow gardens. And the other one is with Johan, and he is the CEO of a group called 195 and 365.com. And they're going to travel to all the countries in the world in 365 days. The group now is called the Tour of the Century. I think you're in it. And basically, they're encouraging the youth to address climate change. And he just attended COP29, and he's getting some really big legway because it's about a $20 million tour. It's 20 caravans, each one representing an SDG. So those two, I really encourage you to watch those two interviews on what's called The Complete Guide to Happiness, and that's on YouTube. So basically, you're a perfect director for your country because you get it. You're in line doing what we're doing anyway. But Meck, what's nice about this is it makes it real simple. If everyone follows the three commitments and the 10 commandments and all the things you're doing fit into the three commitments. I mean, be kind to yourself, others, and the planet is very brief, but in our kindness class curriculum, which I'm going to send you, this you can read in about 20 minutes to a half hour. And if you do it interactive with the children, then it could be an hour or more. But you actually want to do it interactive, and it's instructions on how to describe how to be kind to yourself and why you should be, how to be kind to others and why you should be, and how to be kind to the environment and why you should be. So it's a curriculum, and of course the kindness pledge. If if anyone recites it daily, it'll manifest itself into reality. Believing in yourself, loving yourself, being kind to others in the environment. If you say that out loud every day, if the children do, and they can memorize it, it'll make the world a better place. And that's in retirement. I'm an American from California, and I've been doing this for 5 years, traveling around the world on my own dime. I'm now a 501c3, so hopefully I'll be able to get some donations and help feed more people because I feed people here in Antigua. And we want to put Wi-Fi in schools. And so we're going to look for donations of computers for Wi-Fi equipment. And because having a Wi-Fi in every school and a computer, that's going to open up the world to many schools that don't have that. And the internet has got all the answers to all the problems in the world. And so that's one of our objectives in this, what I call, it's the Foundation for World Harmony.org is the website. WorldKindnessList.com lists all our ambassadors. BeFantastic.today is a lot of our programs. We've got a wealth of information, and it's overwhelming for anyone really to dive into. But you've got the basics down because people were going to ask you when you invite them to the group, what's in it for me? We've got documentation. We've got videos on telling them what's in it for them. You know, they're going to live longer, look better, feel better, be more successful, help make the world a better place. And all those are accomplished when you're kind, when you follow the three commitments. So I'm so happy to have you as our director of Zimbabwe. Actually, I'm the director of America, and you're in Zimbabwe, so we have A to Z covered now.
Yes, actually, I participated in the U.S. Department of State International Leadership Program. So I'm an IVP alumni. I did visit Washington, D.C., Washington, Seattle, Oklahoma City, Ohio, finally, the home of Jazzy, that is New Orleans. So yeah, I never went to California, but I heard a lot of nice stories about California. I hope one day I will visit.
Well,
so I really appreciate the engagement, and to me it makes me get more inspired, especially when I'm thinking of the schools that we are working with, because we have a very good relationship with the Minister of Education, especially in the district where we are programming as an organization. And I can imagine if because I lose nothing in terms of sharing this information to people, especially or to the already existing spaces like the WhatsApp group where the teachers are, and also like in the Catholic Church, I'm the chairperson for the animators, which are youth advisors in the Archdiocese of Bulawayo for the Catholic Church. So we do have a lot of young people who are under the youth ministry, such that this information will really impact a lot. And for your own information, sorry, you see that it's more dark now. Electricity has gone.
It's the words that Meck, it's the words that count. But just so you know, I am available at any time to talk to the Minister of Education. Love to meet him. Love to make him an ambassador. I can talk to any schools. We obviously have the Zoom, and I'll add you to the teachers group in the Christianity is Fantastic group. We're running out of time here. Looks like on my Zoom. So thank you so much for being a director. Call with anytime you have questions, and let's keep going forward.
Thank you so much, Dr. Fantastic. I'm really happy to be part of this movement, especially with this kind of responsibility and trust. And I'm really grateful, and I feel myself energized to another level. To me, it's a motivation, and I really, salute you and appreciate. So thank you so much for your time, and we talk again soon. We always
soon and often. Thank you so much. Thank you, man.
Thank you. Okay, bye for now. Bye.